Mononucleosis. What causes the disease? Infectious mononucleosis is a group of symptoms typically caused by the Epstein-Barr virus. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the EBV is a member of the herpes virus family. It is one of the most common viruses to infect humans around the world. Mononucleosis has a DNA genome, meaning that it is much smaller than the host cell that it invades, and it replicates using the DNA of the host cell.
How is it acquired? The virus is spread through direct contact with saliva or other bodily fluids like blood. It is also spread through sexual contact or organ transplantation. The virus lives in highly populated areas and thrives in areas with poor sanitation and healthcare. Mononucleosis can infect anyone who comes into contact with it, but symptoms vary depending on the individual. It is also found in poverty-stricken areas. Characteristics. Mono most frequently affects high school and college students, young adults ages between 15 and 30. Common symptoms of mono are high fever, sore throat, swollen lymph glands, rash, muscle aches, headache, and fatigue. It usually takes 4 to 8 weeks for the symptoms to develop after you become infected.
Diagnosis. Once it's suspected by the doctor based on symptoms and signs, mono can be confirmed by blood tests. However, early in the course of the mono, blood tests may just show an increase in white blood cells. More specific blood tests, such as monospot and heterofoil antibody tests, can confirm the diagnosis of mono. Unfortunately, the antibodies may not show up until the second or third week of the illness. A blood chemistry test may reveal inflammation and abnormalities in liver function. Other blood tests may be of value to rule out other illnesses such as strep throat and less common conditions such as acute HIV infection and toxoplasmosis.
Seriousness and treatment of disease. Sometimes mono can cause serious problems, one of them being sleep. In people with mono, sometimes the spleen can grow very large and tear open. This is known as a rupture. This happens to only 1 in 1,000 people with the disease. About 1/2 of these ruptures happen during contact sports. There is currently no treatment or vaccine available to protect yourself against infectious mononucleosis. You can help protect yourself by not sharing drinks, food, or personal items. You can help relieve symptoms by drinking plenty of fluids to stay hydrated, getting plenty of rest, taking over-the-counter medications to relieve pain and fever. Research. The University of Minnesota first began discussions with the biotechnology company MedImmune in 2012 to obtain EBV vaccine. A clinical trial collaboration and licensing agreement was completed in January 2017, and materials to produce the vaccine were sent to them in May 2017. An EBV vaccine could potentially prevent infectious mononucleosis, EBV-associated cancers, and multiple sclerosis.
Our interesting fact is that there are 280,000 cases of mono in U.S. college freshmen annually.